Hey guys, thank you for checking out our video today. My name's Sean Elders. This is Pinnacle Combat Arts. Like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell so you can be notified every time we get a new video. Today we're going to be working on Hubud locking systems. Let's get started. All right, so we're going to go through. You have your basic essentials. If you need to know more about the actual techniques on how to do the different types of Hubuds or energy drills, then go to my Essentials Hubuds video, okay? So now let's talk about this for a second. Basic locks, okay? What are locking systems? Locking systems are where you use a leverage, you use a fulcrum to lock out a wrist or any kind of joint to cause pain. That's the key essence to this. It could be a choke or it could be a locking system, but the idea is that there are nerves that run inside the joints that when you twist the joint a certain way, it causes pain because those nerves get pinched while the twisting takes place. So that's a very important part of this whole thing that you need to understand when we're doing this. Locks are not, if not incidental, accidental, okay? You fall into locks are not forced. So remember that when we're doing this. All these drills that we're doing are just to help develop the certain attributes inside this range, okay? And to be able to find locks inside that range. We have basic Hubud. Okay, we have vertical guillotine Hubud. We have Seiko Hubud. Okay, we have 2 for 2. Okay, and I think we'll probably be staying with inside all these different ones. So the first locking system, just even off the 2 for 2 that I think about, is when he goes to shoot that number 2 off at me, my hand hooks just like this and it throws over, and I can slide this hand in, and we go into what we call chicken wing. My hand goes on the back of his neck, just like this. And as you can see right here, this is where I want to be here. So if we do it from this angle, 2 for 2, I bring my hand up underneath, just to that point where it's just a little bit past vertical for my hand. And then this one slides in and I go to here, okay? All right, so that's the basic concept, okay? 2 for 2, okay? Now this is just because this hand is coming out at me and I'm using this opportunity to flow. Boom, just like that. Turn that out and go into it. 2 for 2. So now another thing is when I go here like this, I grab this and I notice how I punch that, boom, and I come in here and then I go right into it. So 2 for 2. Oh, bam. You can punch it or you can slap up, boom, and then we come into this position. See that? 2 for 2. This hand comes up, slaps the inside of the bicep, and comes right into it. Now we can do the same technique off the Hubud. The way that we do that is when he comes in for that number 1, all I do is when I come into this position here, I go like this, and then this hand comes up underneath. We have to keep looking at this. That's when what we do is I jam this like that, and we go right into it. So Hubud, just like that. Bam, just like that. So inside again, one more time, my hand comes up, just like this. This could go to the eyes, this comes up. Notice when I use this hand to do it, my thumb redirects, grabs, and goes to this position. Okay, so the next one could be, I come around like this and go into a basic wrist lock. Okay, so again, see how I whip that, okay? And that same one can be brought into like this. See this? Straight into an arm bar. How do I do that? I do that when this hand comes up underneath, I grab, I turn, and my hand rolls just like that into an arm bar position. 1, 2, and 3, just like that. Just like this. Do it from this side. I roll right off the tricep when I do this, okay? Now, we get into what they call figure 4, which is usually a takedown. is when I come to this position, okay, this hand slides out, shoots to the eyes, and then I grab, and then I go here. Now the lock is where I put the elbow into my shoulder, and then I do a gooseneck lock, just like that. But it's also a takedown. You can twist. You twist and take them down. So I come into this position. When I go here to pick it up, this hand comes around, just like that. And I sweep the eyes. I grab, and I go into this position here, okay? So what can happen is, you put these two together, the first two, is if I go here and I grab the wrist and I turn the tricep over, he tries to stand up. When he does that, I go into the figure 4 takedown or the gooseneck lock, okay? So notice I'm going between Who Bud because it's the same thing. I grab that wrist, I go here, he stands up, and notice I create this structure here. Now this structure, I twist and I can throw him right to the ground. I can also put it up on top of my shoulder because I need a base for the gooseneck lock. And then I just press the gooseneck lock and there it is, okay? Off the vertical punch, same thing. See this? Okay, I slap the face, I come around and I roll it over. I come to this position and then there's my lock or my takedown, okay? Again. So when I come here, this hand slides down and then I grab. I roll the tricep and then he stands up and then I go into this position. Just like that, he stands up and there's my takedown or my locking system. So that's basically what it is for that. Now you can do it, like I said, you can do it off the Who Bud. Okay, you can also do it off the 2 for 2. It's like this. So when I check it like this, instead of using this hand, I use this hand. I shoot the hands to the eyes and roll this over. He stands up and we go into this position. So 2 for 2. See that? See how I just did that? I shoot that in, roll it, it comes up, and I go into this locking system. So again, like I said, these are just techniques. They're just things that you can use to learn how to, if you fall into something, to grab it and use it right away. You don't want to think of it as being forced. You want to think of it as being techniques, okay? Things that you could fall into inside of whatever, okay? That's a very important part of this whole thing. Learning these different sectors, okay, is very important, okay? Learning how to go inside of each part is very important, okay? So even when I go into this position here like this, okay, I can change that up and do what they call reverse, okay? Reverse chicken wing, okay? So for instance, I go into here, I go to here, then work out, smash. I bring this around like this, and then we go into this position here, okay? So there are different just so many different little variations. All I want to do today is kind of show you what's possible, and you start to develop your own and see what you find inside of these locking systems inside the energy drills itself, okay? So I hope you guys liked it. Hey guys, thank you for checking out our video today. Comment down below if you have any questions about what we covered today. Go to our website, pinnaclecombatarts.com. There you can find out more about what I do and the classes that I provide. Thank you guys so much for your support and have a great day.